Hi, I'm Roxanne, and I used to think early retirement was something other people did. You know, the people with the $1 million portfolios or the people that got the lucky break. Well, I didn't win the lottery and I didn't have any lucky breaks. I just stopped waiting. I retired early not because I had everything figured out, but because I knew I wanted something more from life. And today I would like to share with you why I absolutely love early retirement and why you might too. Let's start with the biggest one, freedom. And not freedom from the 9 to 5 grind, but freedom with my time. I wake up naturally. I take my morning slow. I walk, I journal, I create, and I pause when I need to. There's no boss, no alarm, no endless meetings. I finally feel like I own my days. I get to decide what I want from each day. Time used to feel like something I was constantly chasing. Now it's something I get to spend with intention. And that alone is life-changing. When I left the structure of work behind, something surprising happened. Life slowed down in the very best of ways. I now savor things that I used to rush through. Morning coffees without the commute. Cooking slowly and from scratch. Wandering through a bookstore with no agenda, just enjoyment. Life feels like a rhythm instead of a race. And the small joys, I can finally see them, feel them, and live them. Early retirement has given me the space to breathe again. I want to share something more personal because this one has been my deepest reason why I'm so grateful to have retired early. My daughter lives with an invisible disability. She doesn't always look like she's struggling, but that doesn't mean that she isn't. Early retirement means I can fully be present for her without guilt and without stress and without asking for permission from my employer. I can sit beside her when she needs company. I can show up, really show up, when life feels overwhelming. And I can offer her love, support, and advocacy in ways I simply couldn't when I was working full-time. That to me is everything. And that alone makes early retirement so worth it. Retirement also has changed how I connect with others. I now have time for deep, unhurried conversations with friends and family and even myself. I no longer am giving people the leftovers of my day or my time. I can give them the best of me. I can reconnect more often. I can visit with intention. I can say yes to things that I had postponed previously. Relationships thrive when we slow down. And early retirement has given me the gift of being present, not just physically, but emotionally. Here's another truth. When I was working, my health was always on the back burner. Now, it's front and center. I sleep better, I eat better and slower. I move my body daily, not as a punishment, but as a celebration. I no longer numb stress with food or caffeine or distraction. I address it with rest, with nature, with stillness. I feel younger now than I did 5 years ago. Early retirement didn't just give me freedom. It gave me a chance to take care of myself again. Once I had time and my health back, something beautiful happened. I started growing in new directions. I picked up old creative passions. I have time to write and journal and reflect. And I also started this channel where I connect with you and with this whole community of people reinventing themselves after 60. I'm not stuck in who I used to be. I'm still learning who I'm becoming. Let's talk about one of the most fun parts, travel. No more begging for vacation time or squeezing joy into a long weekend. I can travel midweek, off season, or for a month or more at any time I want. It can be a road trip, a quiet cabin in the woods, a walk in another country. I travel on my terms, with my pace. And honestly, that's the best way to travel. Now, if you're thinking, I could never retire early, I get it. But let me tell you something. Early retirement isn't about being rich. It's about knowing what's enough for you. I don't have $1 million. And I have an honest, modest pension, no debt, no mortgage. I live simply and I budget carefully and I prioritize time over things. I don't need a bigger house or newer clothes or a flashier life. I need freedom, health, presence, and peace. And if that resonates with you, early retirement might be closer than you think. So why do I love early retirement? Because it gave me my life back. It gave me time for people I love, energy to take care of myself, space to rediscover my creativity, and the freedom to travel, to grow and rest and be present. It's not perfect. It's not always easy, but it's honest, it's aligned, and it's mine. So if you're waiting for permission, this might be it. You don't have to wait until you're 65 to start living. You get to choose what retirement means to you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What would early retirement mean for you? Drop it in the comment below. Let's talk about what's really possible. And if this video gave you something to think about, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share it with someone who is ready to live life on their own terms. Thanks for watching, and here's to retiring early and living fully. We'll catch you on the next one.